Hi, I'm Mike Connor with Frontier Television here at Co-op America's Green Business Conference and Festival. I'm here with Kate Lisco.
That's right.
Kate, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, Kate, I understand that you are a former corporate attorney, still practicing as an attorney.
Yes, I am.
And you find yourself here at a Green Business Conference. So what brings you here?
It's actually like a personal journey, exploration on where next to take my career. I've always been interested in the green movement. I think even before it was called that. My father became an organic gardener in the early 60s as a result of using a pesticide and then becoming just completely terrified that he was poisoning his children. So he flipped to become completely organic. So I was brought up in that kind of atmosphere. It's one of the most loving legacies I have from my father. And became a corporate attorney myself and have found myself on a new path in the last couple of years and looking to do something a little more for my happiness instead of just for the bottom line.
So you've been attending some sessions here. I found you speaking to a friend of yours, a new friend of yours. So what ideas are bubbling? What's kind of bubbling?
This conference has been really extraordinary. The passion and excitement in the air of just being, whether it was organic or green, and defining what green is, because everyone has a different idea of what that is. I find it exciting that there's not one definition, but it's really something that's organic in itself. And it doesn't mean that, politics of one side or the other. It really means about living a life that is conscious and conscientious. And that's where my life has taken me now. And taking a look at myself and to find a group of people who are taking a look at ourselves in the world now, it's something I want to tap into and make a part of the rest of my life because I only have a limited time here.
Do you see opportunities to combine what you're currently doing with something? I mean, oftentimes when we begin to get creative, we say, well, do I throw it all out and do something entirely new, or can I build off some of what I already have in terms of skills and experience?
Right, and that's the the $60,000 question. I find in my background in corporate law was all about mergers, acquisitions, business planning, looking at businesses, and taking care of the legal structures and making sure that they were viable and compliant. And any business needs that. I loved some of the speakers talking about the new possibility of B Corp and what that means for the industry. And also that being a business doesn't mean, being a green business doesn't mean you're sacrificing a lifestyle necessarily, but you're being conscious that your lifestyle is one that you're proud of. And being able to take the law to make sure a company is just as legal as any other company, whether it's got a good, carbon footprint or not. There's got to be some place for me, but I don't know that what my skill set will transfer exactly yet. So I'm looking at it. Yeah,
well, it's exciting, and as you speak to it, I can only imagine with the expansiveness of the green movement and the greater awareness around the environment in the world that there's going to be a growing space for a green legal, need, in terms of legal support and even probably with some of the new regulations and laws that are coming up. We just interviewed earlier someone from the Carbon Concierge, and they're talking about new regulations that are coming forward around carbon. So I don't know whether that means anything for you. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I did want to thank you for taking some time with us. And I joked with you earlier that maybe we'll check in a year from now and see whether something actually blooms out of your experience of exploring this new space.
I'd be happy to, and good luck to you as well.
Okay. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you, Mike.
Kate Lisco here at the Co-op America Green Business Festival and Conference. I'm Mike Connor with Frontier Television.